Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to Questions with me, Mohammed Shafiq. I told you it wasn't going to be that long. Anyway, let's move on to our final guest topic. Now, 2022 was the year that Imran Khan was removed from the office of Prime Minister in Pakistan. And he began a grassroots campaign to have fresh elections and return to office. How will 2023 be for Imran Khan and his party? He's facing contempt charges in the courts and a real fear that he could be banned from public office. What will happen in those circumstances? And will the current government, led by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his coalition partners, complete his constitutional term, or will there be an early election? Imran Khan is defying the criticism and attacks and the growing attacks, should I say, on his party. We'll be talking to Asif Khan, who's a PTI leader here in the UK, about that. But really, what's happened over the last few months has been a constitutional crisis, and then Imran Khan going to the public and saying that it should be the public that should decide Pakistan's future. And in recent days, he's been speaking up against the former Chief of Army Staff, General Bajwa, has been attacked, and there's been claim and counterclaim against him. And it's a bit of a change, because Imran Khan was always seen as a selected. He was selected by the army. That was the accusation that was made by the Pakistan Muslim League, Noon, and other parties. And that's what accusation is now being levelled on them. It's an interesting time in Pakistani politics. If you want to share your thoughts on that, 01924 231083. As we said, Imran Khan is defying the criticism and defying the attacks. And he was just a man who was recently shot at, and recovering from that. He's still trying to grow his party and also trying to get Pakistan back on the track. That's what he says. Now, as I said, Asif Khan is a Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader based here in the UK. He's a very good friend of Imran Khan, and I'm pleased to say he's joining us live on British Muslim TV from Bradford. Assalamu alaikum, Asif Bhai, warm welcome back to the programme. Great to have this conversation.
Assalam. I can only hardly hear you, Shafiq Sahab.
Okay, so I'll see if we can get that increased sound so you can hear me.
Yes, fine now.
Thank you. So firstly, tell us, you've just come back from Pakistan. How was that experience for you?
Brilliant, as always, Shafiq Sahab. I was there for a couple of months for some charity projects and some of my family engagements.
Yeah. And what was the scene like in terms of political environment?
Political is the last 8 months been very turbulent for Pakistan as a nation. As you can imagine, regime change operation was in, and Imran Khan was removed from power. And after that, you have seen people are trying to remove him physically and from the political horizon. And so far, the battle is on.
Yeah, it's a battle which seems to be pitching you and your party against the establishment. Often the establishment win. Will it be any different this time?
Yes, always they won, but the difference is at the moment, 80% Pakistanis, if you look at all the polls, all the surveys are with Imran Khan. So it's a tough battle for establishment now, because Imran Khan has decided to face those people head on who've been manipulating things and who've been a hurdle against people of Pakistan, because the mandate and the will of people of Pakistan is with Imran Khan. And what I think established needs to learn that what happened 50 years ago in East Pakistan, once in those days, there was no social media. People were not aware what was going on. But nowadays, I think people are well aware what's going on. And those things cannot be repeated no longer in Pakistan.
Because, you're absolutely right, because this is something which I noticed when I was there in October. Everybody seems to have social media. Even in the villages, in the middle of the countryside. I was in southern Punjab, in Rajampur and Rahim Yar Khan, and people had mobile phones, people have social media, people have become educated. Is that Imran Khan's biggest legacy to Pakistan?
Yes, it is biggest legacy. Also, I think he's the first leader in Pakistan who's been constantly educating people of Pakistan. And I think that is what people can't swallow. Those who've been running Pakistan for 75 years, a controlled democracy. And now people want to see an end to those, people behind doors been controlling things. They've been removing prime ministers, even getting them killed. But now, Imran Khan has been targeted. His character has been targeted. There's so many things, even religious card has been used, women card, audios, videos, you name it, everything in the book.
Are you still standing?
He is still very popular, and I think the next 3 months are going to be decisive in Pakistan. What Pakistan needs is Pakistan is on verge of bankruptcy due to these silly experiments with the 5th largest nation on earth, the 7th nuclear power, the 2nd largest Muslim nation. This can't go on. And you see, Pakistan is losing every day. You should see the situation of economy. Countries are actually on hold for the last 8 months. And this can't carry on. Pakistan needs fresh elections. People should decide who is going to run Pakistan. And I think the previous army chief has become very controversial. And Imran has clearly said yesterday that there will be another attempt on his life in coming weeks and months, which is a dangerous move for Pakistan.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects him and all political leaders from such terrorism anywhere in the world. Now, PTI was a political party in government. It was facing criticism from the public for the rising inflation when it was in office. But since leaving office, its support level has increased. What do you put that down to?
This is actually, inflation and situation of economy is unbearable for the poor people of Pakistan. The situation with Imran Khan was his government when he took over. Pakistan, there was corona pandemic, and Pakistan was actually praised by United Nations, World Health Organization, and various other on international level. Now you can see the situation is getting worse. You cannot buy the essentials in Pakistan, and the poor people are suffering. And this government, the government of stooges, imported government, actually came in power. They claimed that they're going to deal with inflation. The reason they came in power, they had this Menghai March and this and that dramas. But now you can see they're not bothered. The only thing they are concerned about is that they get clean chit from courts, and the corruption charges are scrapped, and all those looters and convicted criminals who are on bail and who ran from country, for example, Shahbaz Sharif's son and present finance minister, Mr. Dar, they are back. And this is no good for the country, because corruption is a big issue for Pakistan. It's corruption that is holding Pakistan, for many decades. The corruption is a huge problem for Pakistan, and Imran Khan wants to get rid of corruption. And what he is complaining about is that the establishment is not bothered about corruption. And Imran Khan has stated in various TV interviews that the establishment, when he complained about corruption, they were not bothered and they were not interested.
Now, tell us what are your predictions for this new year, 2023, for Imran Khan and your party?
I think, Shafiq Sahab, Pakistan has left with no option. Pakistan has to go to the polls. If you want to save this country from disaster, you can see disaster coming. And I think once a political party will come with the mandate of people of Pakistan, they can make difficult decisions and they can sort out the economy with the support of people of Pakistan, with the support of overseas Pakistanis. You see, overseas Pakistanis are disappointed. There are 9 million overseas Pakistanis, and they have invested in Pakistan in the last 3-4 years. And now you can see Suzuki is leaving Pakistan, Toyota is leaving Pakistan, Today there was another Telenor is leaving Pakistan. So this is no good news for Pakistan, and I think we have no option. Established cannot handle Pakistan on its own. They need the support of people of Pakistan, and support of people of Pakistan at the moment is with Imran Khan.
Yeah, and just remind you about the overseas Pakistanis, where the PTI have passed that bill for voting for overseas Pakistanis. That has been cancelled by this new government. How much?
Not only that, it's been scrapped. The
EVMs, the electronic machines,
which is actually Pakistan desperately needed that, because every elections after 1970 elections, people have been complaining about election rigging and fraud, and the only way to stop that is EVM. And Imran Khan always stood for overseas Pakistanis. He always said that he wants overseas Pakistanis to play a vital role in Pakistan's development, and he wants overseas Pakistanis to invest. And the minimum Pakistan as a state can do is to give them the right to vote. And he was also working on giving overseas Pakistanis to represent in provisional assemblies, in the parliament, and in the Senate as well. But I think what these corrupt mafia has done, they don't want overseas Pakistanis to be empowered. They want their money. They want their money so they can use it for their own purpose.
Yeah.
They don't want overseas Pakistanis to be empowered and to be able to vote.
Yeah, that's a really important point, and we're going to reflect on that. I know you can stay with us, Asif. We just need to take a very short break. Asif Khan, the PTI activist for former Prime Minister Imran Khan's political party in Pakistan. He's based here in the UK, in Bradford, joining us and sharing his predictions, if you like, looking in the glaze ball, whatever you call it, and just I forgot what it's called now. But anyway, 30 seconds time, we're going to go very quick for our final break, and when we come back, we'll continue the important conversation around Imran Khan. What now for Pakistan? There's quite a few comments coming through in social media as well. We'll get through some of those questions and comments as well. But if you want to share your thoughts, you can also dial the number 01924 231 083 or send us a WhatsApp message on the number on the screen. We'll be back shortly. Don't be going anywhere. Assalamu alaikum.
When I joined SingleMuslim.com,
I honestly wouldn't have dreamt that I would meet someone that I would marry and fall in love with.
With my free membership, I was able to browse through thousands of single Muslim women in my area and read their profiles.
So thank you, SingleMuslim.com, for helping me complete my faith.
Alhamdulillah, I found the one.
Thank you so much, SingleMuslim.com, for making this happen.
मुझो नालो आ सकीना लिहाज गोठ में रहता हूँ बरसात बहुत ज़्यादा पई घर बुढ़ी या बच्चा वठी भगा से सिर्फ बचाए भगा से कुछ न बचो जायूं किरी पियूं कचूं हूँ पेट ढवलाए था सिकऊं मानी करें अचे थी करें नथी अचे करें खाइनि था बच्चा करें नथा खाइनि लटनि बिना खणी भगाऊं पेरें उघाड़ा आहिनि बच्चा बस तर तबाह थियो आहे खटा भी कान्हनि कुझु भी कान्हे बेवाया थीने लिखता हूं घर खां असांखे इदारे वारनि दाल ॾिनी चांवर ॾिनऊं गिहु ॾिनऊं खंडु चांहि ॾिनऊं साबुण तेल ॾिना अथऊं पेस्टियूं ॾिनियूं अथऊं बचड़नि जा तोलिया ॾिना अथऊं जेके तड़क कराए असां साफ़ करे विहायूं बच्चा असांखे हर चीज़ इदारे वारनि ॾिनी आहे अलाह असां उन्हनि खे वधाईंदो गिह ॾिना अथऊं हर चीज़ ॾिनी अथऊं असांखे
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to Questions with me, Mohammed Shafiq. My special guest this evening is Asif Khan, the PTI campaigner from Bradford. Asif, we were reflecting on the overseas Pakistanis' vote being taken away, the electronic voting machines. Do you think the support here in the UK for Imran Khan is as strong as it was when he came here only a few years ago?
Support for Imran Khan in UK and among overseas Pakistanis is huge. I would say 90% overseas Pakistanis, whether they are in Middle East, Far East, Europe, America, UK, they support Imran Khan for his honesty, for his integrity, for his track record. You see, he built almost 2-3 cancer hospitals and a state-of-the-art university before he became Prime Minister. So therefore, he does have that support in UK.
Yeah, and it's a support base. Since he became Prime Minister, he's not been to the UK.
You see, he was supposed to come a year before he was deposed, but I think he was having negotiation with the UK government, and he did not get what he was desiring as an outcome from his visit to UK. He wanted some trade agreements, and he wanted same kind of treatment and treaties that Britain has signed with India. And because they were not responding in proper terms, so he said, "I'm not coming for a selfie." So therefore, he did not come to UK.
And Shehbaz Sharif, the current Prime Minister, he's been to the UK a number of occasions, but he hasn't either met any of those British government representatives.
You see, these are foreigners ruling us. Basically, they are British. They reside here, all their families are here, their wealth is here, all their looted money is in British bank. And sometimes I get really frustrated with British government and establishment because they kept Pakistan on that grey list for many years for alleging that Pakistan has been involved in money laundering. But the money laundering is all coming to UK. And those culprits and those corrupts are living right under the nose of British government, namely Altaf Hussain, Nawaz Sharif, Maryam. The whole Sharif family is residing in UK.
Yeah, I mean, and that's certainly something which the British government...
Obviously, they're going to come to their country of origin.
Yeah.
They go back to Pakistan to rule Pakistan and to corruption and to loot the money that is there for the progress of the people of Pakistan, for the children of Pakistan, for their education, for their medical facilities. They take all that money out of Pakistan and invest in UK, and they're living a lavish life in UK.
Yeah, I'm sure the British government would disagree with that insinuation, and I'm sure the Sharif family would do as well.
That is the feeling of an overseas Pakistani,
yes,
a British Pakistani, that we get really frustrated of these double standards. On one hand, you talk about justice, equality, freedom, and democracy. On the other hand, you know that these people are plotting murders in Pakistan, assassinations in Pakistan. They've been looting wealth of Pakistan. Pakistan is a poor country, but yet the British have not recognized it.
Okay. Now, Imran Khan was accused at the 2018 general election of being the selected Ladla, as they call, the beloved of the army. Now he's speaking up against the army and establishment. Is that a mistake on his part?
That is funny, Shafiq Saab, that Ladla has been targeted. He's got 4 bullets in his legs. And he has been targeted times and times again. He's been deposed from his... at the moment, it's really funny that the party with 150 seats in the parliament is outside, and the party with 85 seats, PMLN, is ruling Pakistan. So you can see the injustice. He is not Ladla. He is selected by Allah Almighty and elected by people of Pakistan. I always say that. And inshallah, he will come back in power once again, because there is no other leader in Pakistan who have support of people of Pakistan. PPP used to be the party of federation, now is limited to only interior Sindh. ANP is only limited to some parts of KPK. JUI is again limited to certain parts of KPK. PMLN is limited to Central Punjab. The only party is who can, you can justify the party of federation which can unite Pakistan is Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf.
Yeah, but the reality is that if the way you're speaking up against the establishment, there's no way they would allow you to come into office. Is that a mistake?
I think he's been very polite, but I think he's came to that point. You know, once you have received all kind of threats, they have tried to break his party, they have tried to even kill him, then I think he has decided to speak the truth and tell the nation. I think he's going to do a press conference tomorrow, and he's going to tell everything what happened in the last 8 months or so. And I think he's already named General Retired Bajwa responsible for his assassination attempt.
Yeah, and that is obviously something which General Bajwa would
I think sometimes you
disagree
get to the point when I think you're not bothered about your life, because you know, look, we only know about one assassination attempt on Imran Khan, but there were many. There is so much going on at the moment in Pakistan.
And the rise of terrorism as well in the country as well.
The rise of terrorism and everything. So I think he has come to that point that he's going to tell the nation the whole truth. I think it's in next 48 hours.
You know those termed the electables? The PTI having to give the ticket, their own party ticket to MNA candidates in different parts of the country who weren't really PTI supporters who've left.
Yeah,
is the party now ready? Is the party now ready for that election when it comes with loyal candidates?
That is a problem that PTI has not overcome so far. It's a serious problem where ideological workers are upset that you see when you have these parachuters, when you have people, wealthy people coming in party, and you ignore the grassroots people and workers of party, then you are going to face these problems that you are facing now. That's 2-3 MPs in Punjab assemblies are missing because those were brought because of their family connections or whatever reasons, and I think they were not on merit. And the thing is, Imran Khan alone can't deal with all these issues. It's the job of our second tier, third tier of the party leaders to deal with these issues. Because Imran Khan alone, he is injured at the moment. He is not 100% mobile. And I think it's the job of Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Asad Saab, and the rest to take care of these things.
Yeah, and I suppose we're coming towards the last 5 minutes of the programme, and I just wanted to ask you, how do you assess Shehbaz Sharif, the coalition government of People's Party, Noon League, Maulana Fazl Rahman's? He's got this very diverse group of political parties working together. How do you assess their time in office so far?
It's very unnatural. The other day I was speaking to a PPP worker, and they were saying that in Punjab, PPP workers are really upset because this is not natural alliance. Somebody invisible glued them together to get rid of Imran Khan, and we know who they are.
Yeah, but and I suppose when that election comes in 2023, which we expect it to be this year by October, who will win that election?
It's clear at the moment if you look at people's trends, and even though they have tried everything you know about audio leaks, video leaks, religious card, women card, despite all these efforts, people of Pakistan have faith in Imran Khan, and I think he is going to win election, even though they are trying to get MKM different segments together. In Punjab, they're doing various things, but despite all these tricks, PTI is in position to win in all over Pakistan.
You've been involved in this party from day one. You've been a very close, loyal campaigner and friend of Imran Khan. Why do you do it?
Because, you see, I don't see any, in Pakistan's political horizon, you don't have many choices. You have this corrupt mafia that's been ruling Pakistan for the last 40 years in conjunction with some powerful people. And I think the first time in my life I've seen a chance that Imran Khan will bring about a change in Pakistan, even though Imran Khan does have issues in his party. And I think the party, there are some people in party who are not 100% with the ideology of Imran Khan, but I think he has to make some compromises. But there is no other hopeful. I don't have any hope from Fazlur Rahman, Bilawal, or Hamza Shehbaz or Shehbaz Sharif, because they are proven corrupt. You see, corrupt families. They are the one who ruined Pakistan for the last 40 years. So therefore, we don't have any choice. Imran Khan is best choice for the nation at the moment.
Do you think it was a mistake to resign from the National Assembly?
No, he was left with no choice. You see, and I think what is he going to do? He said yesterday, "What I'm going to do in the National Assembly." Nobody is listening, and you see, there is no real democracy in Pakistan. It's a controlled democracy, and I think Imran Khan is on that state that he is fed up, and he wants to tackle all those elements who have brought Pakistan to this stage.
And just one final question before we finish. Imran Khan is threatened with expulsion, being banned from public office. What happens if he is banned and he can't contest the election and become Prime Minister?
Personally, I think they will not dare do it because that will make Imran Khan even more popular. And the second thing is, even if they do that, his party is going to win. And when they come in power, they will make changes in legislation.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being my special guest this evening, Asif Khan. You do some fantastic work and charity work as well. Thank you so much. Best wishes for the future, and we look forward to welcoming you back. And we'll be keeping an eye over the weeks and months to come in Pakistan as that country develops, the coalition government led by Shehbaz Sharif, but also to see what the opposition parties are saying. Well, there's only one opposition party, and that's PTI, but the others are all in government together. So maybe we can get some government perspective in the weeks to come to give you that balance. That was a PTI campaigner and friend of Imran Khan, Asif Khan, who was joining us live from Bradford. Now, we've reached the end of another programme. Yes. Anyway, there's supposed to be a drum roll there anyway. First, I want to thank our special guests tonight, Abdul Malik, Faraz Yunus and Asif Khan. We'll be back next week with another edition of Questions with life stories from those making a difference to communities around the world. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend when it comes. From me, from James and the whole team here at British Muslim TV, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself and each other. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good night.